Hey, so welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrew, and today we have another beer tasting, but this time we're joined by none other than Mike Halls.
Thanks for having me.
So if you don't know who Mike is, you should know him online as the man behind the Real Beer Revolution. And he's pretty prolific on social media, especially on Instagram, but he also has a very interesting YouTube channel himself.
Yeah, so it's a bit of fun really. We go around to different craft breweries in South Africa and we take one of their recipes, one of their big beers normally, and scale it down to a homebrew level. So on my grandfather, we brew a 23 litre batch of their recipe. We release the recipe and the full brew day video so that other homebrewers can have a shot at trying it out. And we've had some people from, not just locally, we've had some people internationally test it out recently as well, which is quite impressive to see.
That's fantastic, that's awesome. And I guess it's a real cool way to have, budding or aspiring brewers try beers that they enjoy drinking and try to recreate it on their system.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And I think one of the special moments for me was a guy in Canada trying out Bruce's Acre Stout from Stelli's. That was quite nice to see.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So Mike recently took quite an epic trip to Canada and the north of the United States, right?
Yeah, Vermont, Boston and Montreal. So, yeah.
Great. And how was it?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it was an eye-opener to see what some of the best craft breweries in the world, not just the States, are doing. And it was a fantastic experience.
Well, that's
brought
awesome.
Some goodies back with me as well.
Great, yeah. So as you mentioned, you brought some back, and Mike has been kind enough to share some of them with not only me but some other people as well. And today, what have you brought along to us, Mike?
So this is the Pavement double IPA from a brewery called Foam Brewers. Logo there, and they're based in Burlington in Vermont, which is a beautiful city, but it has like a small town kind of vibe going on. It's about 2 hours south of Montreal, north of Boston.
Okay.
It's probably one of the places where you could see yourself living if you had to leave South Africa. Then Burlington, Vermont would be my first.
And weather-wise, how was it there?
It was cold. It was winter. Okay. It was.
But they're still pumping out their IPAs even in the cold weather.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it warms you up with a hop warmth, but an alcohol warmth at 8%.
Okay. And so you said this is Pavement. This is a DIPA, right?
It is, yeah, and it's super fresh. Like I said, I picked it up last month. It was canned on the 29th of March, so nice fresh.
What are we on today?
We're in April.
Yeah, so we're maybe like three weeks.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's still nice and fresh.
Awesome. Should we get on with it?
I think we should crack it open.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Great. Cool. So it's a really interesting design. It's almost like it's their glass, and then you've got like almost like stained glass painting like you would find in a church or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. And their brewery was really cool. It was a small, like one of the smallest ones we went to. The brewing system was behind the bar.
Yeah.
The fermenters were on the side of the bar. And it was nice. Everything was close by. You're watching the brewer.
Cool. So let's crack it open. And give it a little flick. I've seen that done before too.
Does it help?
It helps from time to time. I once had a beer that was came from the US, and it's rocketed out of the can.
Okay. Bit of a gusher.
Yeah. Alright.
Small head, eh?
Yeah. So I was watching something recently where it's actually a fellow YouTuber. I think he is actually a brewer, but he was saying that usually the oats or high oat content can sometimes lead to like less head retention than you would expect.
I suppose with that colour you got a lot of oats in there.
Quite possibly.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's a lot paler than I actually expected. It's quite nice. I like that colour. But not much of a head to speak of, but I'm already getting a bit of an aroma, so you want to dig in?
I already did, sorry, I jumped the gun there.
No problem.
It's too tempting.
Wow.
Some nice citrus.
Yeah.
Mango.
Definitely some mango. It's quite dank, it's quite green, hey?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of tropical, maybe like passion.
Yeah, bit of passion fruit. Not as much melon. I'm getting a subtle like pineapple sharpness in a way, but it doesn't have that like overwhelming. Usually when I have a lot of dippers, there's that sort of like underlying papaya sort of melon note.
Yeah.
But this one's leaning way more towards sort of citrus and bright tropical flavors.
Yeah.
So, pretty enticing. You want to get into it?
I do.
Cheers,
yeah.
mate.
Cheers. Resisted for too long. It's got a lot more body than I expected with that. I don't know, with that lighter colour, I was expecting it to be thinner.
It's like a bit of a hop zing, and then it sort of mellows out quite smoothly.
That citrus comes through nicely. Yeah.
I mean, would you say there's bitterness there?
There's I think there is. I mean, from the hops, I think, you get that from the dry hopping. You still get that like perceived bitterness to it, even not.
It's not that sort of West Coast bitterness that you expect, you know, with that like almost like when that caramel sweetness and that excessive hopping almost comes into this like quite thick, loopy bitterness that you get. This is like, it clings a bit to your palate, but it's not something that you're polishing down and go, wow, that's bitter.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I think also with the big alcohol content, with the 8%, maybe the bitterness balances that out quite nicely, because you also don't get I get a little bit of alcohol warmth now, but on the first sip you don't get.
It doesn't stand out really, no. It smells so good actually.
I really enjoy that. It's really nice.
I really like the color actually. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know enough. I mean, you from a homebrewer standpoint, I like to see brewers sort of toning down the malt bill for these big IPAs and letting the hops shine, you know. So I don't mind seeing something that's a little lighter in color.
No, this has definitely got a lot of wheat. And a lot of oats in there. There's no caramel malt at all. There's no caramel.
That's great. Yeah,
flavor or aroma.
I definitely find that a lot of South African breweries seem to be. There's just too much caramel malt in their IPAs, and I'd really like to see them toning that down. Hopefully.
I had a brew day with Steph the other day, and he explained quite nicely how he tries to get around not using caramel malt, but by adding different water profiles to get that body, as well as the wheat and the oats that go into there. So there's a lot of other ways you can get that nice mouthfeel without relying on.
So the caramel malt essentially traditionally you would have used it for a bit of body and mouthfeel.
I think so, as well as the sweetness.
Yes. Okay. Wow, this is fantastic actually. So if we were going to give this a score, and I usually go with maximum 5, but I've been thinking of like adjusting it to like a 10. Okay. Gives you a bit more leeway, I guess. What would you give this?
Out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 10.
Out of 10, okay. I think it's a solid 9. I mean, I was looking at the score we had up there on Untapped, and I think it scores 4.3. And if you times that by 2, 4.3 out of 5, and if you times that by 2, you're close to 9.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think that's pretty fair. I would go a 9 out of 10 for this.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's an A+ beer. Definitely 8.5 to 9 out of 10 for me as well. Really good aroma. Aesthetically, I really like the paler color. I mean, I'd like to see a bit more head retention, but then again, I think it's because of the overhopping, triple, however many dry hopping sessions they do with this. And obviously maybe a lot more wheat and oats that's leading to that. But that's not a train smasher, and it certainly doesn't lack for mouthfeel.
No,
you often think that when you see a beer with very little head that it's going to be maybe slightly flat and lack a bit of mouthfeel.
Head could be fixed with a bit of maltodextrin maybe or something.
Okay.
Would sort that out with.
All right, but so overall A+, and thank you very much for sharing.
Cheers, thanks for having me. Cheers.
So guys, as usual, thank you very much for tuning in. You can find all my links to my social media down in the description below, as well as Mike's, which I'll put there as well as a link to his channel, which you should definitely go check out. So until next time, guys, cheers.
Cheers.